ain't gotta get naked for no. I sneak out, out. I sneak out, out. I sneak out, out. I sneak what? I sneak out, out. I sneak out.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Vic Cash back at it again with another video. You already know the freaking vibes. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and click that bell so you're notified when I post, because the vibes out here are immaculate, but you already knew that. Okay, so y'all see by the title, I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, but it's going to be very beneficial. I'm going to be doing a tips for starting your sneaker collection. Basically, I'm going to be telling y'all tips that I have for when you want to start, you know, getting up your shoe collection up, if you want to start being a sneakerhead or whatever. I'm gonna be, you know, just giving you tips for that, and I'm gonna be giving y'all tips like that I even asked like my dad about, I asked my mom about, because you know we all kind of collect. Besides my mom, she's just kind of there for the ride, but me and my dad collect heavily and been for a while, so I feel like we definitely have some good tips for y'all. But yeah, we're gonna go through these couple that I have for y'all, and if you guys happen to want like a part 2 or anything like that, just let me know and I'll definitely do it. As you can see, I mean, obviously this isn't my full collection, but I would say I have a good enough collection, and I've been in the sneaker game for a while to say I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. So I have them right here on my phone. Like I said, the first one I have is find a plug or a good shoe source. Now of course, you could win them on apps, you could win them on Foot Locker at the raffles, you could win them in the store, in the mall. But if you can find like a good authentic shoe plug or source that gets shoes or be able to get your size, or has like another plug, however they get their shoes, as long as it's authentic, you know, if you are able to find someone who can sell it to you for a good enough price. Now I'm not gonna say you're gonna get it for retail or you're gonna get it at a discount. You may have to pay a little extra, as long as it's nothing, you know, crazy. But if you are able to find like a plug that could hook you up so you don't have to worry about it, and all you have to do is tell them in advance what shoe you want, that is going to be a lifesaver for sure. I guess I would say like my dad is my plug. He just, I don't know how he does it, but he is just able to get almost any shoe. As you can see, if y'all didn't watch our shoe collection video, our battle, make sure you go watch that. But yeah, I would say really my dad is my plug. He's gotten like, he's helped me get in like a lot of my shoes, so yeah, that's a plus for that one. Find a plug, definitely for sure, that will help you a lot. So the next one I have is go for shoes with value rather than ones that sit or ones that have a lot of inventory. So a lot of people are getting, you know, in the sneaker game now, so you're gonna hear like a lot of tips on TikTok, and they're gonna tell you what shoes to go for, what shoes not to go for. Honestly, go for whatever the heck you want, but if you are trying to like build a collection rather than just any type of shoe, I would say go for a shoe with value. Now a shoe with value would be like the top 3 ones. So this shoe definitely holds some weight behind it. It's definitely like a heavy stepper shoe. If you have this, you know, this is a good shoe to have in your collection, just because of like the weight, like I said, it has a lot of value, rather than, let's see, what doesn't have a lot? Everything behind me is like ones right now, but let's say like these all-star ones, hopefully I don't fall. These all-star ones have less value than the top 3 ones. It's just kind of how it goes. I have both, but like I said, if I had to pick which one I was gonna go for, I'll go for the top 3 ones, just because I like them better, but also because, if you know, like I said, if you want value, that shoe's gonna have a lot of value. And if you ever plan to resell your shoe or do anything like that, getting a shoe that has more value rather than a shoe that doesn't, you are going to get a lot more out of your money if you were to, you know, resell them or try to do a trade or anything like that. So keep that in mind. Oh my god, my necklace just broke. Hold up. Okay, sorry y'all, I had to take pictures of my necklace, but anyways, yeah, that was the second tip. We're going on to the third one. The third one is don't be basic. Now, especially if you want a sneaker collection that holds weight, if you want a sneaker collection that is hard and you just don't want a whole bunch of random shoes, don't be basic. Now, 1s and 4s are hard. They are my favorite. 1s have been my favorite before the hype, as y'all can see by like my collection. I've had like, I went for 1s before, you know, everybody liked 1s, and now 1s are like the new basic and 4s are the new basic, and it sucks because they're so tough and they're so nice, but that kind of just how things are nowadays. I'm not gonna say don't go for ones and don't go for fours, because if you could get them, get them. Just be very bitch, what are you saying? Be very strategic with what you get and which ones you do get. Have a variety of different shoes, you know. Don't go for the same shoe that everybody is wearing or that's like trending right now. Yeah, you're gonna look like nice, probably. You may like them. If you like them, you know, get them. Fuck with whoever else thinks, you know. But don't get them just because they're trending, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's really the main point around this one. So the next thing I have is color variety. Now, color variety is going to help a lot, because if you have, let's say, a whole bunch of black shoes, but you have like 1s, 3s, 11, 4s, that's cool. You got a variety of like style, but then they're all black, so then they're not gonna look very different, you know. It's going to kind of look the same if you take pictures or when you wear them. Even though you're gonna know that they're different, they're gonna, you know, they're gonna look different. So go for different colors. I have a lot of blues and reds just because those are like the main shoe that really, you know, gets made is always blue or red shoes. But then again, like I said, I have the variety of blue and red, and then I have a lot of black, white, I have some purple, some green, some orange. So if you could just get different colors of shoes in, you know, whatever you can, definitely go for that. That's going to make your collection look a lot better than just having like all black or all red shoes. And plus, you're not gonna be able to style them with that much unless you literally stick to that color all the time. So color variety is a big thing, and it's gonna make a difference. Like in my display in the back, y'all can't see the full thing, but like I have gray, black and red, purple, blue and red, green, blue and white, orange, and it's like a nice variety. It looks nice, especially if you want to display your shoes. Color is just going to be your best friend. Like getting variety of color is going to help a lot. The next thing I have is keep them clean. Now, of course, I'm not the type that's going to buy a shoe and let it sit. Now, mind you, a couple of my shoes sit, but that's just because I'm lazy to like lace them up or whatever. But if I buy a shoe, I'm going to wear it. And with that being said, when I wear my shoes, I don't know, like, let me knock on some wood, but my shoes just don't get dirty. Like, they don't. And I don't know how people can like really like dog their shoes and get them super dirty, because I just feel like it's not that hard to keep a shoe clean. But not even just keeping them clean for your own sake, if you decide to sell them or trade them for a different shoe or do anything like that, that is going to, how clean they are and everything is going to really depict if you're able to trade them or sell them, because no one's going to want to buy a dirty, dusty shoe, or if they do buy it, you're not going to get nothing out of it. Like you're going to get under retail for sure, especially if they're beat up, because I don't even know who would buy a beat up shoe, but still, like, you know what I mean? Try to keep them clean because of the benefits that I may have later on. Obviously wear them, but you know, don't be like going fucking mudding in them. Like some people just really be dogging them. Crease protectors is gonna be your best friend if you care about that. Shoe cleaner, bring wipes with you if you know you're gonna be like walking around or whatever, you know, just stuff like that. And next one I have is used shoes, but stay away from resellers. So buying used shoes is totally fine, as long as I said, you know, like I said in the last thing, keep your shoes clean. Make sure you're buying a clean shoe. Making sure you're buying a shoe that doesn't look used. Now granted, there's some shoes that are going to be okay to buy if they're a little bit more used, just because of the value or the type they are. But yeah, buying used shoes, you could find a lot probably at the Goodwill. Some reseller shops that aren't gonna like charge you an arm and a leg, and there's some that are. Stay away from the people that are, because you're just gonna go broke buying one fucking shoe when you could get two others that may have like a little less of value, but at least you have a variety, you know, you're trying to grow a collection. So yes, stay away from people that are gonna charge an arm and a leg, but shop at places at like the Goodwill. Like look at your thrifts, your Ross, stores like that, because you'll be surprised on what you could find there, especially depending on what area you're in. They will have some things that will truly like amaze you. So make sure to check that out. Look up online, check your websites, check locals, like pages like OfferUp and stuff. Like again, you have to make sure they're authentic, but then if they are, and a lot of people that have shoes that have like a lot of value to them, but they don't even know it because they're not in the sneaker, like, you know, game. They just bought them just because, and now they don't want them no more. You could really, you know, get a steal from getting shoes from people like that. So yeah, definitely look out for that. Make sure, you know, if you're getting used, you're getting worth your money, but don't knock used shoes because they're perfectly fine. The next thing I have is do your research. Find non-common but rare shoes. So recently I've gotten into, okay, I'm going to use this as an example. Dunks were not big until eventually they started coming around. Dunks are $100. They're cheap for, you know, like a release type of shoe. They're cheap, and before they weren't like popular. And I know a lot of like old heads, they have a lot of like Dunks, or they be like, we used to wear those in high school, they used to be $90, blah blah blah. Like, you know, try to hop on, I don't want to say hop on the trend before it becomes a trend. Just do your research and find shoes that are like dope, that you like, that you want to add to your collection, that's different. You don't want a collection that's like everybody else's, you know. Have something that's unique to your style. Like I said, do your research and find a shoe that you want to, like, you know, start collecting, or that you want to wear. Even if you don't have to get a collection, just having one like solid color of that shoe is pretty cool. I started getting into Shocks lately. I have an all-white pair, and they are literally so fire. And those aren't like trending. Those aren't, I feel like it's not a shoe that no one really like knows about or cares about. A lot of people don't like them, but I think they're fire, and I can't wait to actually, like, you know, wear them. I wore them once, but summer is coming around. I can't wait to style them, and that's like one of my shoes. It's not no retro or nothing, but it's a shoe that's part of my collection that I feel like is tough and different than everybody else's. So yeah, look out for that. On to my last 3 tips, and I have one that is get the SNKRS app. Now, if y'all don't know what the SNKRS app, it's literally just SNKRS. You can win shoes off that app. Now, I know you're probably like, duh, we know this. When I tell you, there's a lot of people that don't know about that app, that don't know that they could potentially win on that app. All you have to do is make an account, put in your information. Once, if you win it, it purchases it right away, so you don't have to worry about nothing. Learn your sizes so you can like enter it like faster. I actually ran into someone who worked at Foot Locker who did not know what the SNKRS app was, and they were like, what do you mean? And I was like, how do you not know about the SNKRS app? Like, I was so confused. But the way things are and stuff, there's no more like first come first serve. There's none of that. So y'all really need to take use of the internet and how people are doing things now with, you know, technology. And the SNKRS app is the biggest one. Have multiple accounts, have different emails, have different accounts. Get your friends, your family to do it. Make sure you set an alarm so you can be up at the right time. So you could be up 10 minutes before the time, so you could wait and be ready for it to job. So you have all your, you know, laptops, freaking phones, iPad, your mom's phone, your dad's phone, your cousin's phone, your grandma's, your siblings. Have everybody's account on there and ready to try to win the shoe, because it's really, like I said, nothing hurts if you don't try. You really have to take advantage of all the entries that you could go in, because of course there's people that have like bots and just crazy shit that really just ruins it for everybody. But, you know, like I said, nothing hurts with trying. Get everybody to go in, use your freaking school email, your work email, your personal email, all that, and go ahead and make an account and try to win you some shoes, okay, period. And the last tip I have for y'all for this video is L's are okay. Now, there's been times where I've lost a shoe on like the SNKRS app or just in general, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm not buying no more shoes. But honestly, L's are okay. You just have to think about it as, okay, I missed out on that one. That means I'm saving my money for that shoe so I could put it in onto the next one, you know. It's literally, it's part of the game. It's part of the hustle. It's part of like the sneaker freaking business. You're gonna take L's. Not everyone's gonna win. If everyone could win them, then no shoe would have value because everyone would have them. You know what I mean? So you got to keep that in mind. And yeah, L's are okay. You know, you win some, you lose some, but at the end of the day, you tried, and that's all that matters. Y'all, so that really is the end of this video. I hope this was helpful. If y'all want a part 2, or if you want like a little bit more in depth or whatever, you know, any video suggestions, go ahead and comment that and let me know. If y'all want me to do more sneaker videos with my dad, let me know. He gave me a lot of tips for this. He wasn't able to be in the video today, but yeah, if y'all want more videos with him, like I said, make sure to go check out me and his like sneaker battle that we made a couple days ago. I'm gonna have that probably linked at the end of this video. Make sure y'all go watch that and let me know who won. But that's really all I gotta say. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and go follow me on Instagram and TikTok, all that big cash. And don't forget to subscribe. Like, I know I said that earlier, but I'm gonna say that again because the consistency over here is immaculate and y'all don't want to miss out. Okay, that's really all I gotta say. I'm gonna see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.